Abba Marcus, the son of singer Jose Chameleone, has been arrested and a whole lot of money is needed for his bond or bail. First, let's listen to these reactions and we'll be back for detail and analysis.
Ejo twabaddeko ku live awo. Live ya Abba mumanyi ayogera luzungu nga lw'amaanyi naye nawinako ennapiikinzeemu. Ono mukazi wa Abba abadde yaddingana ne X. Naye nga yaddingana ne X ng'asinziira wa Abba mbu Abba yali ali awo n'alaba message ya X ng'alagirira Angel balina okwesanga b'emiitinge. Munnange ffe tubadde tulaba mwana mulenzi kola video ng'ayina ejjambiya ng'azina nga munyiivu ng'akola sayini ze ziraga kankuggyeko omutwe kangukuzzeeko ne tugamba omwana waffe kiki. Munnange kumba akaana akawala akakatemu kayinda ne kadde wa X naye nga kava wa Abba. Mukazi tebamwerijjamu ku Bulaaya. Munnange Abba ali mu kkomera era basabye omutwalo gwa $, naye abantu bagambye mbu buseete butini nnyo ku taata we. Taata we abadde Tanzania n'amiitinga president we Tanzania banne ebino ebitomo bujjeemu feeling bye byatuuse ku Abba Marcus bambi kali mu kkomera kataata naye abawala b'oku Bulaaya bw'ofuna obudde mu baveeko.
Gana amawulire genda bw'omwana waffe mulowooza tebaamukutte. Asaluti si kukuba muntu. Yavuddeyo ng'ayoba ano ng'agamba mukazi we yamusanze n'ebitundu by'ekyama bya X we. Ekitegeeza nga mukazi waayenda nooza ne beggundamu nga bw'omanyi. Bamusabye ssente mmekaawo? Aye tebimuyingizaamu taata we. Taata we si yalina abaana. Omwana alina ennyina. Alina ennyina ate n'ennyina naye alabika okuba yagezaako abaana b'e Bulaaya mubamanyi. Yawasanga emyaka mitondooza ne bafunamu obutakkaanya ate Bulaaya bumufunamu obutakkaanya bakuteekayo. Katumusabira ajja kuvaayo.
With this one, I will ask you guys to be a little bit patient with me because I need to give you a whole lot of details so that as I explain and give a few observations at the end, we are together. So first, the arrest was made in Minnesota. Those of you who were on internet yesterday, if you are not high as here, you saw Marcus sharing that he was breaking up with the girlfriend. Remember, the girlfriend is pregnant, and the words that Marcus used on his Instagram stories to share about what the background of what happened before the separation were a bit strong. So we don't know what exactly happened there after, before that or thereafter, but and of course it's not yet clear if it's the girlfriend that got him arrested. But the case, the police station in Minnesota, Edina Police, which posted about the arrest, said it was a misdemeanor domestic assault. So, and of course, it also says an alleged act intended to cause fear of immediately bodily harm or death. So that means a lot happened in the background that we didn't get to know. But I've shared screenshots of what Marcus posted, and I also continue to share more as you guys watch this story. So the police, for him to get released on bond or bail, they need $10,000. That's about 37 million or 38. Not a huge amount of. It's actually, let me not downplay. It's a lot of money. 37 million is not a lot of money to ask you to just come up with in a day. So Marcus announced his breakup and defended what he described as retaliation during problems in the relationship. And then he said he did not want to remain with someone who could not acknowledge her own faults. Welcome to relationships. You know, the thing is, Abba, unfortunately, is facing some of the things he was abusing his dad for, because the times, the number of years he has spent in the US, he has been without a father figure. Because we knew Abba when he was still in Uganda with the father. We never knew him as an insolent kid. He was never in any form of scandal. Of course, people have narrated some of the funny stories he did as a kid, but that stuff kids do, like those things he used to do of peeing in visitors' shoes and whatever. But that was minor stuff that you'd expect from a kid of a celebrity who has maybe not been punished enough, like some of us were raised up like we were in the military. But what he's going through shows the lack of a father figure in his life. There are things that at his age, his mom can't tell him to do. First of all, remember these are kids that are with now with parents who have now divorced. So both parents are trying to, I would assume, are trying, because of what we've seen in other families and what we've seen, what history shows us. Both parents want their kids to love them. So at this point, both parents would be lenient, like really lenient with the kids, so that they keep that love from the kids. So there are many things that Abba can get away with now because the mother wants him to love her, which is which makes it hard for her to give him direction. And of course, even now, Marcus is he's an old guy. I think he's no longer even a teenager. The fact that he's even soon becoming a parent because the girlfriend in April said she was 19 weeks pregnant. So this is the time that Marcus would need his father, because the father was also a celebrity at his age. At that age, that's the time I think Camille raised Mamma Mia and catapulted into stardom. So he would exactly be getting the right advice from his father, because the father made a lot of mistakes, as we know. But for him, he was lucky that he had the privilege of being a celebrity in Uganda, his home country, so he could get away with a lot of things because of his celebrity privilege. But this is the youth. The youth, we've seen celebrities, they are not treated as they are not under, they are not underdog by the law as they are in Uganda here, where a celebrity will even beat a person and they get away with it. In the US, it's a totally different thing. And remember, he's even in a foreign country. I don't know if he has even acquired citizenship yet. So, personally, I would even want that when he comes back to Uganda, when he's released, he comes back to Uganda so that he sits down with his father. They stay together for maybe years or months for guidance, because without the guidance of his father, he's going to face a whole lot more problems. And he's in a country where the law is very sensitive. So if he's not, if he doesn't get proper guidance, he might end up facing worse when he gets out and maybe continues pursuing his music life, because we know music lands people in trouble. We've seen celebrities lose their careers because of making a lot of mistakes that they made because they didn't have guidance, and because of this, they were celebrities and maybe they thought they would get away with the things that they are doing. And again, Marcus is too young for a long term relationship. 20, like he's in early 20s. He could even have probably got that chick pregnant when she was still when he was still a teenager. So he needs to have fun. He needs to first have fun, gets to understand life before he commits to a long term relationship. And not even the chick, her history, the things she has been doing, the OF and whatever, also makes her not the very perfect person to be a wife. Because I'm sure even Marcus carried some traditional traits he picked up from Uganda, and then maybe wanted to carry them the other side. I think things have not worked out as he expected. So I would my appeal to Marcus and maybe Jose Chameleon is to convince him to come back in Uganda a little bit, so that he gets to guide him, and then they find a way of maybe, I don't know if the relationship will continue, but the things he said, I don't think the relationship can last anymore. And they find a way of parenting, like co-parenting and raising the child. At least his mother is around. She can always stay with the family, or maybe even come around here in Uganda. But Marcus needs his father's guidance, or anyone who can play a father figure role in his life, because the fact that he's pursuing music and wants to be a celebrity, he's going to be exposed to a lot of women and money and maybe life, and he's going to make a whole lot of mistakes without proper guidance that could land him in a lot of trouble.